certainly, right from the get-go, has been one of the top racers in American Superstar. He's looking for a darling time. Wants to get that ET as close to a 7.1 as he can. And for Glyn, he's looking for a 684 because this is all for positions on the ladder. Does not want to pull a 08 red light time, but and it breaks out 7.16 on a 718. So whether that's going to help him or not, I don't really know on this LCQ, but Glyn Dunford runs 694 on a 685. So Jared Heathcote with the Chevy Nova down here. This is the man who picked up the trophy at our last round, the penultimate round of the championship. This is our finals weekend. With the Plymouth Valiant, he's looking for a 632. Jared's looking for an 8. Because with the dialing put into the computer system, you'll see that the stagger on the tree. So the guy with the highest dialing time being an 80 means that Jared in the right-hand lane will receive the tree first, and then Lee will be in chase mode. That's what will happen in elimination when it comes through. Lee coming up behind, and Lee runs. He's on the right side at long last, 640 with a 632 dial, and for Jared an 8.11 on that 80 dial. So Ollie Ray Chandler with the Dinky Dodge Dart, 5.9 litre even of motor underneath the hood, looking for an 885, and Howard Holmes with the Dodge Coronet, 943 is his selected dialing time. Revived American Superstar here at Melbourne Raceway. Ran for a good amount of years, and Lee, who we just saw, won that championship back in the day 5 times. So let's see how we get on with our 2 Dodge racers. Modern day Dodge versus the classic Dart in the left hand lane, 65 vintage that dates back to. And Holly really agrees with that. Even takes it out onto the road and takes Granny down to Sainsbury's for the weekly shop. So not much of it on the dialing times, only 0.5 of a second handicap start in favour of the Coronet in the right hand lane. Just gives you a brief idea of what comes around. And Howard runs a 9.91 to a 902. So Tyler Smith from Doncaster. As we said before, he's the rookie. This is his first year in competition with that Mustang GT 5.3. Built into a race car this year. That Chevy LS engine put together by himself and Dad, who is out there on the start line. Just gone 20 it says here, and he's into race cars forever now, but which is good to see. HCV technical version. As up against Grace Sweet. With the Chevy Cyclone pickup truck. 4.3 litres. The quickest university student you will ever see. Again, another one from the hometown just up the road, Doncaster, competing in the National Streetcar Challenge. 7:47. Not bad reaction times between those two, but both on the right. Oh, look at this. Tyler dials in 7:36. He runs 7:36 with a 3. And a reaction time 0.007 to Gracie's 0.008. She runs 7:49 on a 7:47 dial. That's how you do bracket racing. You've just seen it between those two. Superb stuff. If they could do that in eliminations later on today, we're all in a happy world. So, from Halifax, 16 years of racing competition with that 72. In Augusta, 383 cubic inches. He's looking for a dialing time of 8:28. And he's up against the master, Gary Kennedy. Not want to do that in eliminations. A .004 minus red light also costs his tiling time of 6:45 with a 6:36. But Carl on the right side, 8:39 on that 8:28. So Chris Goodale with Russo's Rat. Another car steeped in history. Two Chevy Paul Snail, the firefighter by profession, comes from up there in Edinburgh, I didn't know that. 540 cubic inches. Been a 69 Chevy Chevelle 307 cube underneath the hood, both of them dialing in 670. So this is going to be a green light drag race between these two. This all the way through, looking to both on the right side, good to see. 675 on a 670 dial for Chris, and a 701 on a 670 dial for Paul. So good stuff. So James Ellis, one of our visiting racers from the world of nostalgia superstock, with his Chevy Chevelle 67 vintage 509 cubic inches. With the spirit of the 616. Says on the side of the rear panel studio dog, that's exactly where it came from back in the 60s. So Paul's looking for a 677 and James a 720. So we're going to see a full field